Hi everyone, so just going to look through some science with you today. This is something that we would have started if we were together in school. It's all about everyday materials and how we use everyday materials, and we'll be going on to how we describe them as well, and also which materials you would choose to do different sorts of jobs. But today it's just about identifying different types of materials and thinking about what jobs they do in the things that we have in our homes. So what are things made from that we have in our homes or in the classroom if you're in class today. Okay, so let's just have a look at what we're going to be doing. So identifying uses, as I said, and you can see some different types of things on the table there that may be made of different types of materials. So in year one, you would have done some science learning about these types of things already to get ready for this type of learning in year two. So it says to answer some of these questions with a partner. You may be working, looking through this video on your own, so just have a think if you haven't got anyone to share these thoughts with, or maybe you're sitting alongside an adult or a brother or sister or someone like that. So talk to them. If you're in school, obviously, you can talk to alongside whoever you're sitting with. Okay. So how many everyday materials can you name, and what were the materials used for? So at this point, you could pause the video, have a think, maybe write a list of any types of everyday materials that you can remember. Okay, so pause the video now. Okay, so let's see. What types of things did you have? Maybe you had wood, plastic, concrete, cardboard, glass. There's lots of different types of things. Can you remember anything about them? What did they look like? What did they feel like? How did they behave? When we talk about how did they behave, that means were they easy to move? Could you bend them in any way? Could you squash them? Could you pull at them? Or maybe they were rigid, which means that they can't be moved. They're hard. They can't be moved. They're tough. Okay. And can you remember doing any investigations? Was there anything that you did in class in year one where maybe you tested out different materials to check which ones were suitable for a certain job? And what do you remember learning? It's a long time ago, isn't it? So different types of materials, you could tick these off on your list if you got some of these. Wood is a type of material, plastic, glass, I'll give you a chance to find these on your list. Metal, different types of metal, aren't there? Rock, brick, paper, cardboard. There are those materials again in the photographs. Now, what could they be used for? What were those materials used to make? So you're either in the classroom at this point or you're at home, and have a look around your home or around the classroom, and can you see any objects in your classroom or in your home that are made from any of these materials? So I'm going to show you how you could record this information before I set you off on this little task. So I will attach an activity sheet which looks, let me just find my pointer, which looks like this one. Okay, it's a table, we call this a table, and the tops of the columns it says wood, plastic, glass, metal, rock, brick, paper and cardboard, and then it's got some space underneath for you to write a list. If you want to get that printed out, you can. If you want to copy it out onto a piece of paper, of course, absolutely, or if you would like to indeed make your own table and list the materials along the top, you can do that as well. I have suggested that you use a ruler to do this to keep it nice and neat, or if you haven't got a ruler at home, you could use the straight edge of the book to do that. So now what I'd like you to do, this is your task for the science lesson, is to go around either the classroom or your home, wherever you are at the moment, and can you make a list of all of the things that are made out of wood all of the things that are made out of plastic, of glass, metal, rock if there is any, brick, paper and cardboard. Okay, it'd be interesting to see if we can share those on Edmodo later and we can have a comparison. Okay, remember that sometimes the same material will have lots of different uses. So here we can see one particular material. We'll give you a chance to have a look at that, and that one particular material is being used in different ways. So there's a can, there's cars, a bridge, all very different, keys, jewellery and coins. So that's just to show you that is one type of material, but one type of material might have lots of different uses. Okay guys, so that's your task for today.